Well, thanks for that, Hira Mustafa. Now, stay with us. We'll be coming back to you shortly with comments on our next story, and that involves Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif saying the country is determined to take the China-Pakistan economic corridor to greater heights to advance regional connectivity and prosperity. Now, Mr. Sharif is in China for a 5-day state visit. This marks his first trip there to China since starting his second term as Prime Minister this year. The Pakistani leader inaugurated the China-Pakistan Business Conference in Shenzhen on the first leg of his visit, where he vowed full support for Chinese investors entering the Pakistani market. Mr. Sharif is accompanied by a high-level delegation that includes his foreign and finance ministers. Today, the finance minister said Pakistan was looking to tap China's capital markets to help with much-needed financing. That delegation heads next to Beijing to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping and Premier Li Qiang. And Hira Mustafa is back with us. Now she is in Islamabad. Hira, what can we expect to come out of Prime Minister Sharif's meetings with Chinese President Xi Jinping and Chinese Premier Li Qiang?
Well, absolutely. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is on a 5-day visit to China, and the main agenda of his visit to secure enough investment to stabilize Pakistan's struggling economy. As from the over the past 3 years, Pakistan economy is in bad shape, and the country's top leadership here in the country also views this visit as an important one. And earlier, while during his interaction with the business community in Shenzhen, he reiterated the fact that China has concerns about the security of Chinese citizens and nationals working in Pakistan, but Pakistan is doing all it can in its capacity to make sure the safety of Chinese citizens. It's not only a worrying sign for China, but it's also important for Pakistan, as Pakistan relies heavily on the Chinese support, and China is a major investor and ally in the country. So it's likely that the outcome between the two leaders will be positive, as both China and Pakistan are keen to take forward the economic cooperation, especially when we talk about China-Pakistan economic corridor projects. And at the invitation of President Xi Jinping, Premier Shehbaz Sharif is in China to spearhead this economic cooperation. So experts here believe that the outcome will be positive.
All right, here, of course, Prime Minister Sharif will be heading to Beijing to meet the leaders, as you mentioned, Xi Jinping and Li Qiang, but he has already had this business conference in Shenzhen. Now, debt in Pakistan is a long-standing problem. One conference is not going to be fixing that problem, but did you see any minor outcomes coming out of this business conference in Shenzhen?
Well, earlier in the day and a while ago, there was, the Chinese leadership, when we talk about the Chinese stakeholders, specifically the Chinese counterparts, they briefed the Prime Minister about how they want to take forward the economic cooperation to the new heights. And a while ago, he was briefed on these specific topics, especially when we talk about how to improve the cooperation when it comes to information technology. And experts here believe that signing a couple of MOUs in this conference signifies that Pakistan somehow has gained the trust, and the Premier has won the trust of Chinese leadership and also the Chinese companies, and they believe that with this positive attitude and with this particular agenda, which the Premier and the Pakistani top leadership along with the Chinese leadership are working together, can foster the bilateral ties in the positive direction.